Supergirl.
Hey guys, just finished watching Supergirl Season 2, Episode 13, Mr. and Mrs. Pitalik, or Mxyzptlk. So it was pretty cool watching this episode, and it was cool seeing Mxyzptlk, or Mxyzptlk, in this episode, and it was kind of fun seeing this, although it was kind of disappointing that it was kind of a, another filler episode. I feel like we've gotten a few in a row, since, I mean, if you count that last one, kind of technically was it, dealing with the Luthors, but it didn't really deal with the whole organization there we're trying to find out and stuff with Dean Cain's character, though it's pretty cool seeing him coming back in next week's episode. But getting back to Mxyzptlk, was pretty cool seeing him in this episode. And fun fact, if you've watched, I didn't know this until I was researching him, how to pronounce his name, and looking at YouTube videos and stuff from different shows, where they've had him on before. And if you watched Superman, Lois and Clark, that Howie Mandel played Mxyzptlk on that show, which is pretty cool. So that's a fun fact there for you. Which would have been cool to see him in this, but obviously, he's Howie Mandel, a little bit busy right now to come over at Supergirl. But it was kind of a fun episode. It was really cool seeing him on here, and it was cool seeing how things went around, and seeing him in the Superman costume, and seeing the Parasite, and then at the end with Jor-El's statue coming to life, and having Supergirl having to destroy him, which is going to be interesting. I get the email she's going to have to send to him, or phone call she's going to have to send to him. Will he just kind of make another one, out of ice or something, or is it something that was actually made by the crystals when he put it in the water type thing? That was kind of cool. But it was kind of cool seeing that come to life, and all the stuff that Mxyzptlk did throughout the show was kind of fun. And it was kind of cool, although some of the things were kind of predictable a little bit, like when Kara was talking to Mon-El and pushing him away and all that stuff. It was pretty obvious that she was pushing him away because because Mxyzptlk was probably listening in to the conversation the whole time, so she had to push him away to be able to truly convince him, which was kind of obvious, that it was obvious that was going to be a bluff, just to push him away and stuff like that. Just to convince Mr. Pitalik that she's pushing him away. So that was kind of obvious, and it was cool seeing Maggie and Alex and stuff going through their stuff. Although it was kind of weird that they did this Valentine's Day-ish episode now rather than last week, which actually was Valentine's Day. That was kind of weird, but other than that, it was kind of interesting to see. It was kind of fun to see Mr. Pitalik here. So I find, as far as filler episodes go, it's definitely fun up there. I guess this is just a fun episode, and you can easily watch this episode if you don't know. So watch it if you're like, it's even a one-off episode. It kind of takes place within itself, other than setting up Mxyzptlk in the last 5 minutes of the last episode was kind of interesting there. Although I would have liked to have seen something, teasing us at the end of this episode for next week's episode. I had to actually go on YouTube to find the actual trailer for next week's episode 14. But there was nothing in this episode that kind of teased us for next week's episode, which would have been nice to see some sort of hint at what's going on. So it's just going to be cool to see Dean Cain come back based off the trailers and stuff, and Helen Slater, and then hold the whole twist with that, which looks like, it's going with like the family's divided and stuff. That's going to be cool to see with that. It looks like either Supergirl's going to get controlled, or there's Bizarro Supergirl might come back, or something like that. We'll have to wait and see if it is just a different version with her, because it'd be cool to see, the version of Bizarro Supergirl type thing, see where that goes. It's also cool seeing the girl that what's his face, Wynn was dating, from Starhaven. That was pretty cool. Starhaven is actually, I think I have it up here, is actually from one of the two girls, from two characters from Legion of Superheroes. Yeah, Dawnstar and Wildstar. Are both from Starhaven, so that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure if that was either of them. I doubt it. It just looks like a regular person from that planet. To me, it doesn't look like either of them. But it was kind of cool seeing that reference, and there's so many references to Legion that they're probably going to be doing Legion for Season 3 or something like that. We'll have to wait and see how far we go. And I think we're just here to, it'd be cool to see if by the end of the season we get another Legion character, like a big Legion character, either, Brainiac 5, Lightning Lad, or someone else. Probably Brainiac, but I feel like he'd be the one who could, time travel or something like that. I don't know much about the Legions or anything like that, but it'll definitely be fun to see where things go with this. And it was a fun episode. It was a cool Mxyzptlk episode. Definitely be cool to see where things go on if they continue with this. How things progress, especially with Dean Cain returning in next week's episode. So let me know what you think, guys, about this episode, season 2, episode 13 of Supergirl. What did you think? And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. Peace.